where you are in the world. This is Nate. You can also call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And let's move this webcam a little bit more centered around where I am sitting. Or drop it on the ground. Also works. Let's put you right. I guess that's about where I can get it. Seems okay. Okay. Yeah. So, welcome to the Monster Train Daily Show. We got standard stuff today. We're gonna make this a little bit less off center. And yeah, so we're going to do the daily challenge again like yesterday on the beta branch. Then we will continue on with some build testing. Got a couple of builds I still want to try as we get closer to the actual update and the live branch of, yeah, when they move all these to live and the friends and foes goes live. So yeah, got a couple builds to test. Do the daily challenge, and we'll see how much time we have. We should be able to do at least a couple of extra runs as well. So with that, let me get my headphones in. And we can get started. So let's start with the daily challenge. We have Melting Remnant Little Fade with standard Hellhorn, so we get the torches included. Looks like there is a chance for a high 50,000 score. It does include one-track mind, which means there's a little bit more RNG. And no fluff. Cards have one fewer upgrade slot, but you get 2 times money earned. So probably a good chance to get a lot of money, especially with Melting Remnant. As the clan, there's a lot of opportunities to get coins that way. But we'll see how it goes. Depending on which little fade we get, I typically prefer the endless spikes, or not endless spikes. The spikes stacking build, but endless could also work in case we get some like harvest or other gold generation opportunities. Okay, we have Purifying Cleanse, Wicked Blaze. Wicked Blaze certainly lends itself to more of a reform-oriented little fade. And then Imps. Seems okay so far. Rage does not decay. Also very interesting. Don't think Volatile Gauge is going to make much sense in this deck. We have a lot of 0-cost, 1-cost cards in our deck. So let's do Rage does not decay. Rage does not decay also works really well with the Imps, where we can bring back the Imps, they can add more rage, bring them back, add more rage, and so forth. I think it's got to be Little Icarus, especially given the Wicked Blaze and the fact that we'll have Purifying Cleanses to extend the burnout if we want. It seems better. Eternal Flame is not bad, though. I think we'll do a Little Icarus. I probably overrate Little Icarus, but I find it to just be really, really consistent. We're okay to add spikes. We can counter with some spikes of our own. So we toss down Little Fade. We can put down a Train Steward to do some damage to this front unit. I'm actually okay just adding some burnout to him for later. Torch you. We can do, let's see. Kind of feel like the best play here is to try to get as much damage as possible onto this Forge Disciple. Now we can start bringing some units back. Ideally we get Little Fade. We did not get Little Fade. Enough to kill you. We can get you down here. Get ready for the boss. Another fledgling imp. Wow. I'm actually going to redo this battle because I think we can get more stacks onto Little Fade. I think we made the mistake by letting other units die so easily, which then made it much more difficult to bring back Little Fade. If we stack those units up in the top lane, or top lane, in the top floor instead, or top room, then we can stack up their rage a little bit better, and we're not really at as much risk of losing the unit. So let's put you up here instead of down there. We kill the backliner. You're ready to kill him. We can already start stacking onto these guys. 11, 18, 29. So one train steward here hitting you should be enough to make sure you're going to die. Now we can bring back Little Fade, which will kill the backliner here and then immediately die. And getting an imp in here. Well, hold on. We're going to get at least one back. I think playing it like this is actually the best. So we can bring back Little Fade again. And then we can bring back the other Rage Imp. And I think getting you in there, and then getting the fledgling imp in there should be enough. Although we need, I think we get the fledgling imp here is enough to kill you. It is. Okay, and you get to kill, Little Fade kills the backliner there. That's a much better setup, because then we get additional, what, 2 kills onto Little Fade, and we're still killing the boss on the bottom floor. Cool. And what do we get here? Molten Encasement's pretty good. Draft is pretty good. Molten Encasement has the problem that we actually don't want. And we don't want stealth onto Little Fade. Might skip here, actually. Yeah, I think we skip here. We also don't want to muddy up the pool of reform targets. Now, another fledgling imp. Is that too many fledgling imps? I mean, they're really good. Having lots of imps with Little Fade is fantastic. Or just in general, because of the Rage Not Decaying. But we also don't want them to muddy up the reform pool too much. So I think we can take a third one. But we probably can't take another one. We would take a Transcend Imp, though. Okay, so we get to upgrade spells. There's a Harvest Tycoon. That's pretty good. With this setup, it's a really easy way to earn a lot of coins. Let's get -1 on Wicked Blaze. I think it's torches over Purifying Cleanses. We don't really want Permafrost. Maybe we do put Permafrost onto... Oh, that's right, we can only do 1 upgrade per slot. So then, maybe we get a holdover on one of the primitive molds. minus cost to the others. And then we can get rid of some train stewards. And I'm okay kind of going crazy spending coins right now because we really need a more consistent reform setup here. This should be just fine. Ideally we can kill off at least one unit with Little Fade at the beginning. We're not going to be able to unless we put Little Fade in the back, which is not really what we want to do here. So I think we do it like this. Torch the back line, and then toss one of these up top. Should be on reform. We're in a little bit better position. So let's bring him back. Well, we're definitely going to do this. And this is a kill right here. But then it does mean that you aren't going to die right away. Oh, no, you will still die right away. Then we can bring you back again. Yeah, that's probably the best. Because then when we bring him back, he'll be able to actually kill the apprentice. And we don't want to extend your burnout. So we just leave it like this. Okay. We bring him back. And we bring him back. Now you're killing him. And then we'll see about how we'll kill this floor later. Let's toss both of these down here. Seems good. And that's all we can afford right now. We can kill off and bring back Little Fade, but it's not guaranteed is the issue. Is it just better to bring, because we can torch, we torch you, that reduces 8 damage. And 5 damage means 3 hits. With this burnout imp, he'll get a couple more hits off. How much damage is that going to be? That's going to be reformed. You're going to have +5 attack and +5 health. So you'll get hit twice without dying, which is your 2 burnout. You will add rage 3, so you'll have +6 damage on top of that. So 11 + 6 is 17. Plus we can get another rage imp in, that's 23. So 23 twice is 46. We're going to be adding an additional 6 rage, so that's 12 to you. 40 times 3 is 120. So 120 plus 46 plus 12. Although we can't afford all of that, is the issue. If we put the other fledgling imp in the back and add more burnout, it doesn't change his damage. He still just takes 3 hits. And we can't heal you to get that. So we do need to find a way to make sure that these guys are dying. If we torch you, or if we primitive mold, put it up front. You kill the front unit, you kill the second unit, you kill the third unit. And we actually want them to die. We should have played the Purifying Cleanse last turn. That would have been enough to kill him. But we will do it as we have, you know, we'll do a second floor kill and stack up Little Fade. So we do you up front. Now you're killing both of them. We want Little Fade to die. Let's torch this backliner. And 12 damage versus this damage multiple times is definitely, we're gonna go with this. Puts you down to 97, and then Little Fade should kill him off if we can resurrect him. Ideally we get the targeted. We did not, but we have 3 chances. There's Tycoon. There's Imp. There's Imp. Well, it's still going to be enough to kill him. Because we can increase burnout here. And we can pick off you to give us some coins. So ideally we would have gotten the kill with Little Fade, but it's not a massive deal. I think none of this as well. Ritual Battle's really, really good. Only issue right now is that we can only lower it down to 2 cost. But that's 20 extra damage. I think that's really important. Paraffin Thug. So we might do Paraffin Thug, Wickless Tycoon, and then Little Fade on the bottom. Okay. Don't think we want quick or... I think we want multi-strike on the Paraffin Thug. And maybe it is just like more raw health on Wickless Tycoon. Endless on a Fledgling Imp. That way it's not continuing to keep garbage in our deck. Yeah, this is good. Good setup. Alright, let's see what we get from the Concealed Caverns. Do we want Calcified Embers? I don't think we do. We definitely don't want the other two. Yeah, I think we're just gonna skip. Excuse me. And this should be totally fine. Should be able to get a lot of coins out of it too. Okay. So we put out Little Fade. If we put out Paraffin Thug, he is just gonna die. But maybe that's okay, and then we just keep reforming him back with extra health and damage. So we use this one. We might as well use all of them. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we do it like this. And I actually want to torch one of you. That. It's pretty likely that we're going to be able to get Little Fade back, and you will kill both of them and then die, which is exactly what we want. I think we do want... Rage Imp here may be necessary. I don't think there's going to be a way. Let's see, that's going to add... We put the Train Steward up front. For Endless Imp up front. That's going to be 21 plus 12. That's not enough to kill you. We put it up here. That is... I really don't want the Train Steward to die. You're going to have 11 the next time you're reformed. They're only going to do 9. Maybe it's okay. And we just try to not muddy up the deck too much. If we can get a double reform here, that would be amazing. So let's bring back the one. Bring back the other. You are surviving both of them. And you can kill both of them. So I think we do you there. You're killing both. Not dying though, which is a little unfortunate, but we can kill you off next turn, I think. Paraffin Thug. And then Endless Imp behind to make sure that the backliner's dying. We're going to take a lot of damage on the Wickless Tycoon this turn. And we are going to muddy up our reform pile a little bit, or reform set because of the, yeah, I think we're going to have to start using Purifying Cleanses on you to keep you alive. We can bring back the Paraffin Thug once again. Now putting you at the back, make sure that you are dying. We can block the hit with the Imp. But do we actually want to do that? I think it's better to just torch the backliner. Like that. And we can put you up here. I don't know if that actually was the right play there. Final wave. So we will be able to bring back Little Fate again. And then the question is, who do we put? So it's quite easy to make sure they're dying. That's not a problem. Little Fade can take 3 hits up front and still do 154 damage, or 150 damage. If we heal you, or you, this is going to add an extra... Let's put you up front so that you guys are living. We're going to be able to Wicked Blaze. So we will be able to target it, bring back the Little Fade. So I think it's got to be you, so that you can survive and do an extra 60 damage. Torch ya. Okay. Well, I made a mistake there, but it's fine. We're going to still be able to kill with a Little Fade. Okay. Cool. I think it's Transcend Imp. I think we skip here. We have enough units. And what do we want? I think we want more draw. Although Ember would be really good because of the Ritual of Battle, which is still 3 cost. And let's go Ember. And ideally we find a relic which can help with the draw. Probably we'll find what that helps with the Ember, but that's life. I think it's duplicating the Transcend Imp. Or no, you know what? It's the holdover Primitive Mold. Being able to guarantee 2 units coming back every turn is really important for this deck. Transcend Imp is such a good unit to bring back a second time. We just hopefully can scale enough to kill off Let me think. Each time you play a spell, so you're going to take 27 damage right now, or we can just kill the backliner. I think we let you block the first hit, you kill the second unit, toss you up here. Okay. Harvest Tycoon, Train Steward, Imp. Pop you for some coins. This is where it gets a little bit scary. Please bring back Little Fade. And that was the worst possible place to put that. Fledgling Imp in the middle. Now kills all them, which is really good news. Fledgling Imp here will die, but we should be able to reform it and then stack these guys up again in preparation for the next units. Now we need Little Fade to come back. We can guarantee it. That's gonna not be quite enough, but here, that is almost enough to kill the front unit, which will put Little Fade in a really good position. Real question is, can Little Fade survive this? You know what we could do is, yeah, what we can do is, so Wicked Blaze, bring you back. Now you are killing the back unit. What else can we bring back? Another imp. So if we torch you and then play a second imp like this, it's enough to kill you as well. This is enough to make sure the front unit is almost dying. We can heal up the train steward if we want. Seems okay. Now we have double reforms, triple reform. That's even better. Bring back 1, 2, and then Little Fade. Little Fade is enough to kill both of them by himself. Alternatively, we can set up for the boss. This is also enough. We can put it like this. But you're already dying. I almost wonder if we go for the boss fight now and just do this. So we do 1, 2, Little Fade, and 3. That's almost killing everything. And we're getting a lot of coins as well. Okay. Seems okay. You don't want to play a spell, just increases their damage. Alright, how are we doing on the boss? So let's bring back, not you, that's who we wanted. So we're gonna torch how do I want to play this out? Play out the Fledgling Imp, because you're dying, we're good there. Fledgling Imp, followed by Transcend Imp, probably up front. It can absorb the first 2 hits. Purifying Cleansing you adds 65 damage. Or no, it doesn't. It adds 126 damage. We can hit you and put you up here for next turn. Let's just put you up here. We will have 2 reforms. Ideally, we also get targeted reform. We are not going to get targeted reform. Little Fade, please. Nope. Little Fade, please. Burnout Imp. Okay. I mean, it's still fine. We're still killing everything. Definitely want you up front. I want you there to block. And we can't fit you in. But that's good. So we're going to get even more coins. Unfortunately, we didn't get any more kills with Little Fade, but otherwise it's still going really well. Another Wicked Blaze is probably overkill. I don't think we need a Fatal Melting as well. Let's just skip. Pyre Chomper is really good. And now we don't need Ember. We can focus on draw. Trinkets. You're right, this is an Undertale. Oh my gosh. So much work to make sure everything is updated. Yeah, let me update this. And there we go. All right. I do really like the new heroes a lot. I think out of all of them, Little Fade's probably my favorite, but there are others. I really like the Thorntail or Shardtail Queen. I think is really strong. I think it's underrated compared to the other new champions. And then Primordium's also super interesting. I would say the other two are more straightforward. But, ooh, hello, Rage Stacks. Yeah, I really like in general. Oh, man. Okay, so we were never going to have Ember issues again. Units getting an extra upgrade slot and summons doubled. Wow. This is nuts. We got all the things. And we can petty theft. But I think Gift of Gratitude. With Gift of Gratitude, we can get a massive Transcend Imp or Pyre Chomper turn, and then get like times 12. Just get an insane amount of gold all at once. Yep, totally fine. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the Friends and Foes update. I'm excited for it to go live, because then I will feel more interested in doing like the new challenges and doing other stuff with them as well. Interesting. So we put Little Fade up here. Kills one. We can kill a second one. I'm just trying to think if there's any way that we can make it so that the Paraffin Thug... You know, we'll put the Paraffin Thug up top. And we'll torch one of you. And we'll just increase your damage for later. Okay. Just need one reform. We got the one reform. Kind of want you dead so that you can get the collector here. Like that. You would be able to hit two of them, which is pretty good. Like this. Three of them die now. And we can increase your rage a lot. That seems really good. We do need to find a way to make sure that the Paraffin Thug's getting a kill here. This is the turn I was hoping would be last turn, but it's fine. Primitive Mold. There's Little Fade again. I think we want Little Fade here to get a big burst of damage. But here he dies. 2, 6. Yeah, he kills all the backliners. And then dies. And then we can bring him back again. That actually seems better. And then we just need to make sure that we can hit one of them. So we go Pyre Chomper. Then we go Fledgling Imp. No, yeah, Fledgling Imp. Then we go Transcend Imp. You're gonna die due to the spikes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything dies. I guess that's fine. We'll put you in the back, Transcend Imp. And you know what? Let's... This is not ideal. We do it like this. And what we really need now is targeted reform. But Little Fade, it's Little Fade or the Paraffin Thug. Okay, Little Fade does survive and is able to kill you and dies to the spikes. That's like about perfect of what you could ask. Let's try to keep something of this alive. So we want to do you. No, we want to do you first, then you, then you. Now lots of things are dying. That's a really good setup for us. Toss you into the top lane, or top row. Paraffin Thug. Pyre Chomper. Paraffin Thug kills you. We can toss Pyre Chomper out here just to die. That seems okay. And make sure you're dying as well. Then we just need targeted reform. We got it. And what do we want here? You're killing the front, then you're starting to do damage here. Let's see what else we get. It's not who we wanted. Transcendent is definitely what we wanted. We want Transcendent in like the second to last, or maybe the second position overall. So we play Little Fade here. And if we put in the Transcendent, that should be enough damage to kill everything. It is. Oh, we could have played the Fledgling Imp. That actually would have been better, just to be extra safe. But it's fine. And we hit you for 2. So there you go. That was actually really good. Although we would have liked to get the kill on Little Fade, but it's fine. Pyre gets 15. Okay. It's whatever. Votavary is a way to generate coins, but it does I guess it's fine. We can use them to generate coins for us and to block hits on our bottom floor. We don't reinforce does not make a lot of sense. I don't think we need a second Pyre Chomper, so we'll skip here. But Votavary will end up drawing, and if we happen to get the what's it called? The relic, which gets you double extinguish triggers. The I can't think of what it's called. But if we happen to get that relic, whatever it's called, then we'll be really happy. Really glad we took the extra upgrade slots on units. That will definitely be helpful for us. I think it's quick and hopefully multi-strike on the Paraffin Thug. Rage on something. On the Votavary seems okay. Let's re-roll Large Stone on Paraffin Thug. So he actually survives is really good. And we can give 14 starting damage to the Reckless Tycoon. Or Wickless Tycoon seems okay. Let's get rid of the 2 Train Stewards we have left. Also think we can start getting rid of torches. They're also very bad. Get rid of 2. And then we'll save the rest of our money for now. This is starting to come together. I think Arcus should be pretty straightforward. I don't know that we'll be able to get an early kill on Arcus. I think we're going to have to hope for an early kill onto Seraph. And even then, I'm not 100% sure. With the Transcendence, we might be able to manage it. Interesting. So I think we do something like this to hit him, put you out here, get you in front. And we kind of want you to live. Do we? Yeah, we don't want you to get killed by the Wickless Tycoon. We could torch the backliner, but I don't think that makes sense either. Let's just leave it for now. There is Votaberry. What do you now? Yeah, something dies. Okay. So we do Votaberry. We can also bring back a Little Fade, who will then kill this backliner. Play this out just to play it out. I think we put Pyre Chomper in the... Let me think. Yeah, we need you to die like that. We can just add... I think we just put you on the top for now. There's Transcendent. So we want... You're gonna AoE, which is fine. We want Votaberry. We want then a Rage Imp. This is Little Fade. So Little Fade here is gonna kill both units. Yeah, he dies. Yeah, that's right. He's gonna kill both, which is really good. This gets you enough, and you're endless. We'd really like... We're okay with one thing dying. I guess it's a Rage Imp. No, actually, we want the Transcendent to die. And then we put this guy here. Like that, and I guess they both are gonna... Oh, I could have put the Transcendent in the bottom. That would have been better. Okay. So now it is Weight of Contrition. We're just gonna have to accept that we're gonna get some garbage in our deck. Well, do we have to accept that? We don't actually have to accept that if we don't want to. That keeps them alive. Now they're both dying. You're gonna stick around for a while. Let's bring back the Transcend Imp and the Fledgling Imp. Fledgling Imp can go here. Transcend Imp can go here. So we're gonna get one garbage in our deck, but at the 151 damage that we get to add on top, I think is probably worth it. And we can put you in the second position to die next turn and just do some extra damage. Okay. Now you are dying to the... not to the spikes. Let's get rid of you. Bring back all the imps. Yeah, you're dying no matter what. And I think we're okay with that, just having these guys die. Although we could... I mean, that's a lot of damage to add. Yeah, that's a huge amount of damage. We do this. And then we do this. 300 damage onto him is no small thing. We can even go for damage up here. I don't know if we can get the kill. We can get pretty dang close, though. If we put... Let's see how much damage we'd be doing. So if we put 1, Oh, the Transcendent didn't die. Never mind then. Play you out. Play you out. Let's get you down to block both these hits. We need something to survive. I think we need you to survive. Okay. Now how are we doing? If we block the hit with the Votivary... Are you Weight of Contrition? No, you are spells. So the question is, are we okay if I torch you and then bring you back? This could be our gold turn. Because that would be... Yeah, that'd be a massive influx of coins. And then we can get a huge hit onto... Yeah, that makes the most sense. Let's do this. I torched the wrong one. You know what, actually, I'm going to go back. I'm going to redo this battle specifically to try to generate the most amount of coins right now. And I think there were some other better plays. We could have gotten rid of the Ember Imp a long time ago, and that would have been really beneficial to continue to stack up and get ready for a big coin turn with Transcend Imp, which we should try to do during this fight. Okay, so we play this out the same. If we put you down 35, actually you would be killing the Clipped Guardian right now. Maybe that's better, because you get more coins than the Wickless Tycoon anyway. Something like that. We can put you here. Yeah, that seems a lot better, because we want Little Fade to start stacking earlier. And does this actually increase? I can't tell. Oh, it does. Dang. That was definitely not worth it. So we want Pyre Chomper to die. We can put Reliquary down here. Let's get you in there. Then you're killing both. That's all really good. Yeah, I mean that all this is just fine. We can't even just get some extra damage on you if we want. 22 extra damage. Cool. Get one garbage. Bring back Little Fade again. Little Fade is killing both of them and living. Then we can toss all three of them out. You don't attack. So let's do 1, 2, 3. Stack up their rage. Purifying Cleanse kills both of them, which is actually really good. What can we bring back? We can bring back the Pyre Chomper again. Put it up here. We can bring back Reliquary, or Votivary. Why do I keep saying Reliquary? Votivary. We can give you a huge amount of damage. Do we have anything to reform? We don't, but we need to use it in order to keep our Ember up. Death. Massive hit. I think this is still better. And then we can even toss in a Fledgling Imp. Almost giving it enough. I mean, if we're going to keep this guy alive, let's do it like this. And we can just put Votivary up there for later. Get rid of you. Now Transcend Imp is dying, which is exactly what we want. You're gonna die in 2 turns. We can put this imp down to do a huge burst of damage. Now, in fact, you're killing him. That's pretty hilarious. But also fine. We get some coins out of it. We are gonna get a Scourge. But we can use now... Let's see... the Transcend Imp. It's the only one we have left. Just do a huge chunk of damage right now. We put you here. 27. Holy crap, 2,080 coins. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We do want Little Fade to die. Let's not have you die yet. Let's have you die eventually. Okay. So we want Little Fade and the Transcend Imp, and we want to kill the Endless Imp. So we pick you off. We play Little Fade. Play Transcend Imp. And then we buff you up. Cool. Now we're on final round. And I believe... put Votavary here. And honestly, just like raging you is enough to kill him. Cool. Excellent. So we get a first floor kill, and we have all the coins we'll ever need. We can spend them like crazy to remove cards. Another Transcend Imp. Getting Endless on them would be ideal, and I think now it's Light of the Seraph. Because we can trim our cards to be exactly what we want. And honestly, it's just like Transcend Imp, Transcend Imp, Transcend Imp. Oh, you know what? Spike of the Hellhorn. Spike of the Hellhorn is what we wanted. That was a mistake. This torch is pretty bad. I almost wonder if we just get rid of the Paraffin Thug and the Wickless Tycoon at this point. Because we don't need the coins. And we just entirely hone in on Transcend Imps. Getting Endless on one would be really good. Multi-strike on a Transcend Imp is really good. Get Burnout on the other one so that it immediately dies. Endless would have been perfect. And then let's start getting rid of Purifying Cleanse. Purifying Cleanse. Votavary. Let's leave it at that for now. Votive Key is really good. Exploding Candle is really good. I think it's Votive Key though. And then we use it on a Transcend Imp that keeps coming back. So the only way I could think of getting an early kill is with a massive Transcend Imp. Yeah, this is fine. We don't really use spells to damage anything now. We're gonna get another 800 coins here. That's nuts. Okay. So we want you to have Endless, and then we want you to die normally. So give you Endless. You're going to do 81 damage to the front unit, and we're just going to have to accept garbage. Okay, there's the other Transcend Imp. putting you up front kills both front units. Hold over, immediate self-mutilation. Okay. Let's get Transcend Imp. Little Fade. Hold over. Okay, now we're in danger. Because of the holdovers. You're killing both of them. Hold on, we might need to restart this fight. I think what we need to do is not play the holdovers so readily. And we probably need to position in a way that makes sure that we're killing the middle unit right at the beginning. So if we put Transcendent first, then we're killing the backliner, which is more important. Let's just keep one. There we go. Now we have double Transcendent. So we do one. We play you. We then put you out. Do a whole lot of damage. And then burn out. Play you out. And honestly, this doesn't really matter. We put you up here and we lose. Yeah, we're going to lose the thing there. Hold over. You already have Endless. I think it's the Fledgling Imp, Transcend Imp. So that we can actually get a lot of rage on this Transcend Imp down here. You are going to be able to kill him by yourself. So let's do that. Let's go Fledgling Imp, Transcend Imp. Put you up top. Doesn't really do anything. Okay. You're dying, which is really good news. We can bring back the other Transcend Imp, which is also really good news. So let's do you up front to block. Oh, no, hold on. Endless. Transcend Imp. Here. Self-mutilation. Ritual of Battle. And you can already see how much scaling this is doing. Like, he's got 226 times 2. This brings back Little Fade, who will kill both of them, giving you Endless. In fact, we can't do that, unfortunately. Thought maybe we could torch him, but that's fine. We can torch him so that he'll die. He has Endless. We'll bring him back on the next turn. But you know what? Let's let him die from burnout. You're gonna die no matter what. Let's give you just more stats. Everybody can have more stats. Cool. Yeah, that's good. Now we can torch you. And bring you back. We brought back the Transcendent. Oh, it's because he's endless. We'll get him next turn, which is actually totally fine. Oh, that was a mistake. I mean, it's not going to make a difference. We have so much damage right now. And then we just need to make sure that one of them is dying. Unfortunately, we can't kill any of them. Put Little Fate up here. And yeah. Easy damage. So that's what we're gonna have to try to do in order to get. This is interesting. Crushing Demise. I think we're still okay, just playing it out. Important Work is really good. Really would have liked an X cost. I should have taken that Spike of the Hell, or yeah, Spike of the Hellhorn would have been so much better. And what do we get for spell upgrades? I mean, we might as well upgrade whatever we have. Let's minus cost you. Can't add any magic power to anything. Minus cost to you. Again, none of this matters. I guess a Permafrost would have been okay. Sure, units get extra health. We get Pyre Armor. Chance to deal damage. So all this is fine. Ender with Rage. Give armor. All this is fine. Doesn't really matter. And let's just leave it at that, because we now have the 2500. I mean, we're very likely to get enough. We could also remove a card. We'll have 4 units die easily during the battle. What would we want to get rid of? Probably the Pyre Chomper, because we don't need Ember, and he just takes up space. We could also take out a Reform. I don't think that's also valid. We have 2 on holdover anyway, but the whole goal is to once we get the Rage Imps out, then we just need to have Transcendent die over and over and over again, stacking up the other Transcendent, and then we're in really good shape. It's actually a fantastic first turn. The question is, do we want Little Fade to already start doing damage? I don't think stacking Little Fade anymore makes a lot of sense. I think instead we play Fledgling Imp. Yeah, we play Fledgling Imp. Do we want Endless on Little Fade? I mean, I'd like to play him first so that we can start stacking him, but then we lose this. You know, the Fledgling Imp we can reform. That's fine. We'll have a holdover reform for next turn. And in fact, we don't even have to play the holdover. We just like let it come. So we go Little Fade, Fledgling Imp, Fledgling Imp. And why aren't we doing any damage to him? Oh, because this guy's in the way. Do we just torch him? Torching him adds 150 damage, but no, we actually want the Rage Imps to die. We just torch you. We don't need the holdover. And bring back. That's probably not where we wanted to play that. Bring you back. And play you out. Important Work you. Drawing you again. They're both gonna die. We get massive amounts of rage. And then now would really like 10. I think we still have to try to block for you. So we want Transcendent to be endless. Rage Imp. Rage Imp. Where is our multi-striking Transcendent Imp is the question. There he is. Bring back you. You are surviving up there. We actually want... I guess we put Endless onto you. Because we want to play you out first. Then we play you up here. Then we play 1, 2... Transcend Imp. And now if Seraph comes back to that middle floor, he just dies. Certainly also helps. How much damage can we get up there? I mean, this is enough to probably kill Seraph. We do need something to kill this guy. So let's primitive mold back the other Transcend Imp. This one's already endless. You will die to this guy. Maybe we're okay with that. Transcendent. Important work. Fledgling Imp. Transcend Imp up front to die. So that it comes back again. This. He should now be coming down to the middle floor. And can we get enough damage out is the question. So if we torch you, play you down here. Oh, you know what? I should have torched the Transcend. No, no, no. This is right. And then we put you up front. That's enough damage. Cool. We kill him. I don't know if we're at full 50,000. Oh, we're not. We're going to be in like second place. We needed to get one turn early to get 50,000. One turn early would have been another 900, and that would have been 50,450. But still pretty good. Almost got 50,000 there. Okay, so we're in fourth place. Let's see how Sowling did it. I assume it's a very similar setup. I don't know that you could vary too much. He did. Oh, he got the Extinguish. No, I had the most coins you can. You can't get more than 2,500 points for coins, which we had. I knew we were going to get that much because we got 10 coins per death. He kept his Wickless Baron and had him have multi-strike. He also had a Wickless Tycoon. A Wickless Baron would have grown pretty well. Then he had the Transcendent. He had 2 Fledgling Imps, Super Scholars. He got the Spike of the Hellhorn. That's what really did it. Spike of the Hellhorn with all of that extra... with all the extra... Oh, he took Volatile Gauge. Interesting. I mean, I guess Volatile Gauge is fine when you're thinking of double Pyre Chompers plus Transcendents. He also had the Votive Key at the end. Yeah, okay. He didn't take any hold. Oh, he took holdover on Dripfall. Probably so he could guarantee Seraph went down to that floor every turn. That was it. He got a 6 turn. I think we got a 5 turn. Yep. That's exactly what it was. So 1 turn earlier would have been first place, because that would be an extra 900 points. Okay, cool. Let's jump into the runs. I want to do... I haven't done the incant where you get the big unit yet, so I want to try that. The one where you have to incant like 25 times or something like that to get him to come out. But once he's out, he's like insanely strong. So let's hope we get him. It's a 2/3 chance. There we go. And draw on heal. Seems okay. Although we don't have any heal. Maybe it spells get an extra slot. I think we'll take a healing card. Even if we just get like an Engraft, and then we get holdover on it, an Engraft would then be 2 extra draw. And we'll just take any healing card we can get, because it's still worth it to have the extra draw. And we get a lot of draw already from our other cards as well, but okay, so we want to make sure you're on the bottom floor. I think, yeah. Then we hit you, and this kills you, which I think might actually be better. It's gonna do 8. Yeah, let's just kill you off. And then put you up top to hopefully get a collector. That's exactly what we were hoping for. We could have you come alive now to kill this unit, which seems okay. Frostbite on you kills you. Then we can Frostbite you. Increase the damage, increase the damage. Biggest issue is killing this guy. I don't think it's going to be possible, although 18 Frostbite would certainly decrease the amount of damage we're going to take. You are likely going to die. Let's 1, 2, put you out there to block a hit, and then this makes sure you die. So we'll take 3 damage for a trial, which is honestly totally fine. What would have been really great here is if we, yeah, let's preserve. Not that it matters. Can't Frostbite you. I think we're still going to be able to kill him before he reaches the pyre, mostly due to Frostbite, but it would have been really great if we could find a way to get the backliner. But I think we now just stack up Frostbite on him. And he'll die next turn. Cool. Easy enough. We can kill both of them just to really show them. So good first fight. We got 3 damage for a trial, which is perfectly reasonable. Helical Crystallis, I don't know if we want, I think honestly this is leaning more Frostbite-ish than spell damage. So although we do have targeted backline damage with Flash Freeze. Heal. Wildwood Sap. Yep, Wildwood Sap is great. And then we just need Thorned Hollow with Wildwood Sap is a great tank. And that's how we can get extra draw. That's 5 turns of extra draw as long as that unit survives. And we'll take more healing if we can get it. I do think we want unit upgrades, and we would like an Incantor to go with our... Yeah, there we go. So we play them on the first floor to incant, and then on the second floor we have our Thorned Hollow, who is there to do cleanup, kill the backline with his spikes. Let's get you more raw health. Endless is also not bad on him, in case he does die. Yeah, I actually think that's okay. Well, we're going to be incanting on him. Is it better to do endless? No, I think we don't. It's not exactly what I wanted to do. Sorry, my bad. Misclick. That's okay. We can have endless on the Thorned Hollow. We can bring it back, which is still okay. Yeah, the units on every floor is fine. We'll take some damage, but we'll get 75 coins for it, which will help out with our upgrades, especially since we accidentally misclicked there. We can actually kill 2 of them right off the bat. The fact that you're endless... Okay, so we put you up there, put you down here. We're gonna do 1, 2, and then ideally we can get heal on him now, but we won't. Let's get you out here. You can tank a lot of the hits. I think we need to greed a little bit here. Putting a Train Steward, which does not fit. Pick you off. We can kill one of them, but they're only doing 4 damage. I don't feel like that's really worth it. I think better would be to put some damage onto you. Let's increase your stats. Use Preserve. on the foregone power because I actually don't want to keep a train steward. And I think I should do that. It will come back. We only need 2 spells. We're guaranteed... let's do 1 just to be safe. But which one? It's actually kind of tough. Maybe we have to greed a little bit here. Because we don't want to take so much damage. One, 2, 3. Yeah, we took more damage than I wanted there. 1, 2. Suddenly we're killing everything. Cool. We took a lot more damage than I wanted to take there, but it's okay. And we never got our Wildwood Sap, despite all of our draw, which was surprising. Skip again. We need another heal then. Another Wildwood Sap. So now it's 10 turns of... potentially 10 turns of regen. Heal... Do we want another Woken Banner? I don't think so. Let's go with the Relic and heal back a little bit. Extra health on our units is not awful. So I mentioned that we were going to have a little bit of heal. We're going to have a lot of heal. It's really important, like, to get that extra draw, and then as well to be able to have our Thorned Hollow actually survive. That means that we could also play up get another Incantor later on from Talos fight. We could also put an Incant onto you right now. I kind of feel like putting these guys on the top floor, doing this, and let's just make sure you die. So there's already 1 draw. We can start Thorned Hollow, Wildwood Sap, Wildwood Sap. Let's have you increasing in health. Yep. We just continue to stack. Seems really good. Let's foregone power. Foregone power. We really want to now come alive to kill this bigger unit. We only need to do 1 spell. So we can do a Root Seeds. And then put a Train Steward. And then foregone power behind. Does mean, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to kill that back unit. It's actually not necessarily true. If we do 1, 2, 3... No, we need to Flash Freeze. Still not enough. We're off by 1. Oh, that's irritating. 1, 2... So close. Alright, well, it is what it is. Gonna take some damage. And... I think here again, I think it's just Root Seeds at the top. Continue to incant him. Foregone power, seems okay. How are we doing here? Oh, you're killing him. Okay, that works. Well, let's make sure that everything here is dying just for fun. We can double Flash Freeze you. Root Seeds you. Foregone power. Yeah, that's right. 25 regen certainly out heals, and the number of spikes we're getting is insane. So this is really good. I mean, Thorned Hollow is always really good, but this is... Wow. Kind of feel like Ice and Pyre, to be honest. Ice and Pyre holdover plus Ember, or plus damage, would be 140 damage we can guarantee every turn. Unleash the Wild is also really good, though. But I don't think we need it. I think we have enough healing. So let's do Ice and Pyre. And Siren of the Sea. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's what we want. And then, do we want more space now? Because we can fit all 3 of them. I think we do. I think we want to fit all 3. We don't large stone. Well, we could large stone the Thorned Hollow. The only spells that we aren't going to be able to play on that floor are the Wildwood Saps, which we're going to use on the Thorned Hollow. I do think we want unit upgrades. We could pair something with like an Animus of Will behind the Thorned Hollow. Seems okay. And then we can large stone one of them later on. Definitely getting rid of Train Stewards. But this seems really good. This seems like a really good setup. Do we want quick on something? Maybe on the Siren of the Sea. Quick plus multi-strike. And let's see what we get on reroll. Yeah, quick plus multi-strike is really good. And then we can get some extra stats later on the Animus of Will. So yeah, we're gonna go all phase all the time. 9 is definitely more difficult, but I think we have plenty of yeah, this is fine. This is at most 14 damage. So I think we put the Animus down here with Root Seeds. And I always forget how good Root Seeds is with the Animus of Will. It's really strong. Put you up here. You're not going to do anything. We can't actually Wildwood Sap you. And I don't think it makes much sense to use it on the Animus of Will here. Let's go 1, 2, and I am going to Flash Freeze because I do want, and we don't want to kill one of them anyway. And we'll take, yeah, we'll take a little bit of damage, unfortunately. But now we can start actually, oh, we lost the Animus of Will. Well, there you go. Let's put you in the middle floor. Weight of Contrition. Let's play Root Seeds. And please hit the Train Steward. Thank you. Now we're killing the front unit. Not that that matters. We're going to get one more garbage in our deck. We really need... problem is Wildwood Sap is not enough anymore. Well, okay then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let's start this over. We really screwed this up. I gotta think of a much better way to set this up here. I needed to play the Wildwood Sap just for the draw. Yep. One, two. I think we can't greed. Ah. Ah. Well, I don't know that that one draw is going to make a difference. I could have just put her on the middle floor. What am I doing? Let's just put her on the middle floor and then we're fine. This is obvious stuff that I'm just struggling with, apparently. Put her on the middle floor, then we'll be able to put the Thorn Hollow in front. Oh, no, 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 she just dies. We put her on the middle floor. That's the problem. That was the problem. Yeah, we can't greed. That's the issue. As long as we don't... Actually, even if we greed, we cannot stop you from dying because you only have 6 health. Unless we put both of these guys here. I guess we could switch it up. Like that. And then put the Thorned Hollow in front of Solgard. And I think we just focus on making sure these guys are strong enough. We're very likely to discard the Weight of Contrition, so we just play it like this. Try to get as much damage as we can out. There's Ice and Pyre. Sting. How are you guys doing? Your Wildwood Sap is still drawing. I think we still greed. 1, 2. Hit a Weight of Contrition. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that was awful. Missing a 2/3 is really bad. We can kill you. 1, 2. Now you're alive, and we're killing things. But man, we took a lot of Weight of Contrition damage that we didn't need to take. Wildwood Sap might be enough. Sting, Wildwood Sap, and Weight of Contrition. Okay, there we go. Oh, that was rough. That was a rough fight. These Weight of Contritions are killing me. And not drawing, drawing the Animus of Will as a first turn is just really bad. We already have 1 Permafrost. Nice thing about Permafrost is it's a free incant trigger that then sets up for another turn. But it's also like not very good when you draw it. I think we just skip here. Shard Channeler fits really nicely on that same floor with the Thorned Hollow and the Animus of Will. And we still want unit upgrades. A lot of units we can still upgrade. We can get rid of Train Stewards. And what do we want here? We want, I don't want Large Stone. Quick on you is pretty good. And then Spikes on you as a starter. Let's re-roll. I think extra health on the Shard Channeler. And then I would like to get rid of... Honestly, I think we're okay now. Maybe starting to get rid of Foregone Powers. They're really not that great. And they slow things down. They are a 0 cost, but as I said, they're just really... I think we're okay with Spell Shield. We don't really rely that much on Spell Shield to do damage, other than Ice and Pyre. But I think we can scale fast enough without having to rely on that. Okay, so here's where we want to do... Thorned Hollow, Animus of Will, Solgard, Wildwood Sap. Siren of the Sea, Sting, Backliner, and I think it's... You're fine for the next turn. We'll do it after that. And let's get some... Oh, I should have done that on the top floor. Because I don't know if I'm going to have enough damage. So we get you in here. Give you extra damage. Six. This is enough. Not quite. I just don't want to take any more extra damage. But you have to live. So we're going to do that. We'll take 4 damage. Okay. Now you're not dying. That's exactly what we needed. I think just root seeds, root seeds, root seeds on the Animus of Will. No, no, no. We want to get you out. So let's preserve on the Wildwood Sap. And then root seeds, root seeds, root seeds, and hope for 50-50. Got it. Excellent. Okay. Is there any way to make sure you're dying? Oh yeah, actually just 1 sting is enough. Now you're dying. That's good news. We can put you down here. Wildwood Sap. Wildwood Sap. And just for good measure, we can stack you guys up a little bit more. Okay, good. So now everything's coming together. Root seeds you, although you're going to be a problem. We are going to do a lot of damage to you, though. That's always good. Then let's just stack you guys up. Yeah. Oh, you're already dying. Man, that's so crazy how much damage we're doing to you. Flash freeze. Root seeds. Foregone power. Foregone power. Cool. Just continuing to increase spikes. It's really good for the Relentless. It's kind of a weird setup, but it works really well. I think we're fine. Preserve Thorns. Descend. Huh. I think we skip here. I don't know that we'll scale up the Thorns fast enough to be able to take advantage of Bramble Lash. I think now our units are pretty good. Let's go spells and Pyre Health and coins. All is good stuff for us. I think double stacking 1 of these Wildwood Saps and then bringing it back down to 1 cost is really good. Magic power and consume on a sting, maybe. Just a big sting that then, yeah. And I think now we want to start lowering the cost of the root seeds to get free extra draw. Do we want to permafrost on something? Maybe permafrost on ice and pyre. And we can do this on the other sting as well. Cool. Because the stings are like one and dones. I'd rather just have them get the draw. Later on, what I want is the root seeds to all be 0 cost. And then we can just like root seeds, root seeds, root seeds, root seeds. I'll probably even take Ember, maybe? Nah, I don't know. I don't know what we'll take. So we're going to play them on the bottom floor this time. And, oh, you actually would have been fine down here. Let's put you up here. And 1. Forgot that the Animus of Will is quick. But it's okay. Put you up there, you here, you here. Seems good. Daze. It's perfectly fine. Let's preserve Thorns on the root seeds. And Wildwood Sap, Wildwood Sap, Wildwood Sap. Does mean we're going to get 1 garbage in our deck, unfortunately. Now we can... There's no way for us to target him. Root seeds. And I think we still want the Wildwood Sap out. And then We're getting pretty close. We already have 5 incants. Ice Empire just kills you outright. I think that's got to be it. And then we Weight of Contrition, and Foregone Power. Although we can... Let's Foregone Power. Yeah, we missed. I think... what are you? I think preventing one from getting to us... I don't know what's better here. You're gonna have an extra... You're gonna have 25 spikes, and then you'll be able to kill the front unit. You're gonna have 3 to hit the back unit. You're gonna die. Yeah, I think it's okay. This is not particularly great. We can Ice Empire, which does significantly increase the damage on you. Double Root Seeds does kill him, amazingly enough. That gives you 11. It's not enough to keep you alive. I think we just use the Weight of Contrition. I think, honestly, we're going to kill on the top floor. We can now, hopefully... So let's play Preserve. We'll preserve Root Seeds, I guess. Let's Foregone Power. How are you doing up here? Not particularly great. Root Seeds here doesn't make a huge difference. This makes you alive, and that gets rid of 1. That's fantastic. So now we can do another Root Seeds here. What are you, 19? I think we just do this to overall decrease the amount of damage that he's doing to us. We're going to take probably 12. Yeah, it's going to be 12. Yep. And then, how are you guys doing? Yeah, you're all dying. That's great. Okay, so we can do Weight of Contrition, Wildwood Sap, Wildwood Sap. Then we can just put some Flash Freeze on you. And we're really just banking on the top floor to do the damage. You know what? I am going to redo this fight. Because I can play this... The better play was to put the Animus of Will on the bottom, put the Thorned Hollow on the bottom, because then we're clearing out everything, and then we can stack the top floor. It's just so much better. Makes a huge difference for the rest of the fight. That it's worth redoing it to make that happen. All them and him. So we're getting all these Weight of Contritions out. As long... Oh, I guess... No, we still are, because you start with 4. And we just go 1, 2, 3. And then preserve the Root Seeds. Wildwood Sap. And we can Root Seeds there, but I think Root Seeds here is better. 1, 2... we will Sting just to incant, and Foregone Power just to incant as well. That should be enough damage now to... oh, that's almost enough. Wildwood Sap. Wildwood Sap. Root Seeds. Wildwood Sap. Sting. And now Quick is killing you. And we only need 1 more incant. That's a pretty good incant. And how are we doing on damage? 29 is still not enough. We need to Root Seeds you a lot more. So let's do that. And preserve the Flash Freeze. then just do that. Now we're killing the front unit and hitting the back. Yeah, we're killing both of them now. And you're still totally fine because you've got 37 regen. Still going to focus on... Well, actually, double flash freezing you is pretty good. 1 root seeds. Then we just get as much as we can. Yeah, this is really, really good. Really, really good. Final wave, and I think you're already just dying. Yeah. Wow, okay. Then we can triple root seeds. Toss in a flash freeze, toss in a foregone power, and yeah. Takes a minute, but we do get the kill in the end. This is a very interesting build. Do we want Awoken's Rail Spike? I don't think we need it. Harness the Titan as well. Doesn't really make sense. I think we skip here. And the question is draw or Ember? Kind of feel like it's Ember. So we can play out more of our stuff. I would like to remove Consume from one of the Wildwood Saps just to make it infinite. But for now, I think it's enough if we duplicate the really nice Wildwood Sap. And 12. 12 is actually still not that difficult with the deck that we have. We have enough draw. And now we have enough Ember as well. But this should be totally fine. Animus might have problems here. Not even might. Animus is going to have problems here. Let's put you guys up here. We do need to play you out, even if it's not very good. And we do need to preserve Ice and Pyre to kill this guy. I think you're just dying. This could be problematic. How are we going to kill these guys? If we put Thorned Hollow, it dies to Shade Wings. So I think instead we just do this. We flash freeze one of the Shade Wings. Hit you for 30. And, I mean, I guess we can put the Thorned Hollow out there, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Let's save it. Maybe we can find a way to play it later on. Ice and Pyre. Wildwood Sap. Wildwood Sap. Foregone Power. Foregone Power. So now you're dying. We are going to take 35 damage. This is a problem. Alright, let me try something different. Let's try something a little bit different. There's no better way to keep this guy alive. Maybe. This is a really tough one. It's a really tough one. Wonder if you just have to accept. This is 40 damage. Just leave you down there for a while. Not play you out at all. I don't know. I don't know what's the right thing here. Don't think there's a way to get you to have enough damage. You're gonna cap out at 17. I mean, he is endless, but we really just need to. We need to be able to get a heal off one time, and I don't know how we can do that. I do know how we can do that. I do know how we can do that. Put you on the middle floor. Put you on the top floor. Put you in the middle floor as well. And we keep Ice and Fire. Put you in the back position. Give you a Wildwood Sap. Toss you in the front position. Sting. Flash Freeze. Okay. You're still dying? How are you still dying? Oh, because you're dying to this. Ah, freaking heck. You gotta be quick, don't you? Ah, this is so awful. Okay, we try this one more time. I think the way we have to do this is we have to put the Siren in front to block the hits. Or the other tank. No, I think it's just the Siren. Siren has to block the first two hits and then die to the second one. And there we go. Okay. Guardian name just dies. We put you here. We have to make sure you're not dying immediately. That should be enough. Okay. Now we can put you in the back. 1, 2, Ice and Pyre. I think here we need to do as best we can to reduce damage and to start getting you closer to coming out of your shell. Can take 15. You're still dying. What the hell? Oh, what the heck is going on? There we go. That was weird. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Maybe we have to just accept earlier damage. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure how we make this work. Maybe this run is just unworkable. Or we have to accept more pyre damage early on. Yeah, taking those spikes really just wrecked us. I should have been not nearly as greedy as I was. I'm going to save these guys for later. Hope we can play them out another time. So we're going to play both of you out like this. And maybe that's enough. Maybe this is, we accept. We're going to take some pyre damage. And in exchange, we keep this guy alive a lot better. Shard Channeler. Wildwood Sap. Wildwood Sap. Ice and Pyre. You're making it, but it's like, whatever. I think you're also just going to have to make it. Get you down to doing one hit. Yeah. You're dying, which is what we needed. We can stack up your regen like crazy. Play Preserve to keep one of these and to incant you. And then increase your damage is the best that we can do. Do we die from this right now, though? I think we do. Because you're going to take 5 hits, that's 50 damage. Oh my gosh. I don't think we can win this. I think we found an impossible... That having those spikes made this impossible to win. Wow, that's crazy. Unless we just wholly focus on stacking Siren of the Sea and we just accept that Guard of the Unnamed, or that the Thorned Hollow either can't be played, or we just have to play it at the end. I mean, if we play it now, he just dies right away. So we do this. Give you the Wildwood Sap. Make sure you're dying. And hit ya. I mean, it does have Endless, but I guess it would be okay. It does have 4 spikes. We just keep playing it to, like, reduce damage a bit, I guess. If we put it out here, it does kill the backliner. We can double stack. Yeah, it does kill the backliner. And then we can Ice and Pyre. Then we can double stack Wildwood Sap. And then we can Foregone Power? No, Foregone Power here. Because this guy is going to stop us from killing the backliner again. Not bad. How are we doing up here? We need at least 11. We're not even close to being able to kill this guy, though. And then he just kills us. And we can try. Just not enough. Yeah, I think we just lose. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Just lose. After all that. Well, that's depressing. I do not have enough time to do another full run. So unfortunately, that's going to have to be it for us. I think that's still a pretty good setup, but not being able to have an impact at all until after you've played 12 spells, I think is too much of a delay. And yeah, we got wrecked with our first draw. Not being able to get Thorned Hollow. Like, we never got Thorned Hollow in the first turn. I think getting the Animus of Will probably was what ended up killing us. If we'd not had the Animus of Will at all, that would have improved our draws. It would have... Yeah, and it never really made the difference, other than, I guess it did on the... That's not true. It did on the second flying boss, I can't think of the name right now, Arcus fight actually made a difference. So I don't know how we could have made that work, but I think not taking the trial would have definitely helped, because then we could have played the Animus of Will. It actually would have been a factor there, and we wouldn't have taken nearly as much pyre damage. That was probably it. That's probably what we needed to do. Anyway, well, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll come back to it tomorrow. We have some more builds to test out before the change goes live on Thursday. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next stream.